It was the reminder we all needed but never, ever wanted. An 18-month-old girl dying inside of a hot car in Glendale. That happening just over a week ago.
And that day, temperatures were in the 80s. And as we continue to see our temps rise, we also know the risk only goes up as well. So we are taking action this morning. Our Megan Thompson is live in Tempe talking about some preventative measures. Megan.
Nick and Kaylee, a study last year by Arizona State University really looked into those hot car deaths, the temperatures and how they can impact a child's body. And it can happen whether or not it is hot outside. It can also happen if you leave your car in the shade, maybe under a tree or under an awning. The dual ASU University of California, San Diego study used a hypothetical 2-year-old boy's body temperature as their data, saying their research found a child trapped in a hot car could start to show signs of serious heat illness within 1 hour because a child's body temperature can rise 3 to 5 times faster than an adult, with internal damage starting at 104 degrees. And since we're going to be in the 90s today, as Iris just mentioned, for our highs, your car can reach the temperatures well over 110 degrees in just 15 minutes.
Unfortunately, we now have had an event that begins that process of education and awareness. I think our mantra should be not one more.
County Attorney Bill Montgomery talking about our first hot car death and hopefully the last of 2019 happening in Glendale. Later on this month, his office will be launching the annual Don't Leave Me Behind campaign. Last year, there were 2 deaths. Those were in Pinal County. In 2017, there were 2 deaths in one weekend in Mesa and Phoenix, both of those less than 24 hours apart. Coming up in our next hour, we're going to be talking live with the Tempe Fire Medical Department about what you can do if you see a pet or a child in a hot car, as well as tips to make sure, like we mentioned, this doesn't happen again this year or ever, Nick.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, the risk just only goes up from here because we know those hotter temperatures are on the way. Sad story, Megan, but a great reminder for all parents.